Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do a video about what makeup I wear day to day when I'm not at school. So yeah, and before I get any comments or inboxes saying, "Oh my god, you wear so much makeup" or whatever, I don't care whatsoever. Like, I've heard it all before. Like, everyone tells me, "Oh my god, you wear so much makeup." Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. But yeah. Yeah, just don't comment me saying that or inbox me saying that because I don't care. And yeah, well, um, I start off with a Nivea day-to-day cream, and then I put a Maybelline primer on, and then after that I use the Rimmel London Lasting Finish foundation 103 True Ivy, that one. And yeah, that's like really good coverage, and that it's like medium to high coverage, but it doesn't give a matte finish. It gives like quite an oily finish, so yeah, you need to either put loads and loads of powder on top, which does not look nice, or just put a different foundation on top. And I use, to put on top, I only put a little bit on top. I put Maybelline New York Dream Matte Mousse, and I just really love it so much. Yeah, and I put that on top, but I only use a little bit just to make it look matte, not oily and shiny sort of thing, like I'm glowing. And then I've only just started using this Rimmel London Stay Matte, and I use 004 Sandstorm, and it's that. But I've only just started using it, and before I was using the L'Oreal True Match powder, but yeah, I ran out. And this is really good. You get it's really quite cheap. It's like really cheap. It's like the cheapest one I've ever bought, but it's so good, and I just didn't think it'd be as good. And I use that with like a sponge, and then I use a massive brush to do the rest. And I don't know, but obviously using a big brush, I don't get into all into my eyes, and just some bits you just don't really miss out, and you just miss out and stuff. So I use this smaller brush to get into those places. And then for my eyebrows, I use a colour palette. It's Colourworks colour palette, and it's a brown colour palette. So yeah, there. That's all brown, and tend to use the darkest one, and I use it with these two colours, these two brushes. Then to make sure the lines are all really, like twins sort of thing, I use a brown eye pencil. It's Beauty UK, but I change my eyebrow pencil all the time, so I probably won't be using this for that long. It's not the best, but it's not the worst, so it's actually okay. It does break a lot though, so you do have to sharpen it quite a lot. Then for my block bronzer and brusher, I just have one palette, and that contains my bronzer and blush. I put my bronzer on first, and then I blush. And yeah, I don't put that much on because I don't really want to look like a clown. I haven't actually got that much on, but I just highlight my cheekbones really. You can probably see a little bit there. Yeah, and just use where's my brush gone? I just use like a brush there to do that. For my eyes, well, I normally just wear mascara, but when I'm going out, obviously I use other things. But yeah, so I use the number 7 extreme length. It's sort of like this. It's not as good as people say it is. It doesn't really give you much length or anything. So I use that like as a base coat really, and then I use a an eyelash curler, the one from Avon. Here it is. Yeah. Use that on top to give it a curl, yeah. And then on top of that, I use quite a lot of the Rimmel London Scandalise mascara. It's quite it's been out for quite long, but yeah, I just love it so much. I use it quite a lot, and it's like there. It's quite a big brush. So yeah. And for my lips, I haven't got it on right now, I've just got a pinky one on, but I normally use Missguided Lip Splash Gloss. So it's like, it's really neutral, like this, and it's so neutral, it's really nice, and yeah, and it's quite glossy, and it stays on well as well, and I just really love it. I cannot find it anywhere, so if you know like where I can get it from that, can you inbox me where I can get it from, because yeah, when it runs out I'll be so upset. So yeah, that's the makeup I wear mainly day to day. So yeah, like and subscribe and comment down below. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you later.